Right now at 10, Eric Hovde casts doubt on Wisconsin's Senate election, the immediate bipartisan response.
And a local university faces another round of cuts.
Plus, the city of La Crosse searches for solutions to improve bike safety.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
Eric Hovde has admitted he lost the Senate race to Tammy Baldwin, but is not conceding. In a video online, Hovde is claiming election irregularities in Milwaukee, though in a separate radio show appearance, he indicated that he had indeed lost. Now, there is no evidence of any wrongdoing in this election as counties continue to canvass. Democrats, some Republicans, and the bipartisan Milwaukee Election Commission immediately called his claims baseless. Baldwin defeated Hovde by about 29,000 votes, or less than 1%. So Hovde has until November 22nd to call for a recount, though he would have to pay for it himself.
Another round of layoffs at Viterbo University. It's the second time this year.
So who's being let go and when? News 8 Now's Allison Fergit has the details.
Viterbo University is cutting 13 positions due to low enrollment numbers. Students say they're sad to see the cuts, but they're trying to stay positive about their university's future.
It is definitely nerve-wracking and just kind of overall sad.
According to the university, 9 faculty positions and 4 staff positions will be eliminated over the next 6 months.
With the smaller class sizes, I've made connections with my professors, so it's definitely going to be sad not seeing them around.
University officials say the cuts are to, quote, better pair the size of the workforce with current enrollment. According to data on Viterbo's website, total undergraduate enrollment has seen a 25% decline in the last 5 years.
I work in the admissions office, and I've kind of heard that, this is a low year for our first-year students on campus. So we're definitely working really hard right now to recruit students.
In a statement to News 8 Now, Viterbo's president says it's a difficult time for higher education, and Viterbo University is not immune to these challenges. We are continuing to take the difficult but necessary steps to balance our budget and position the university for a successful future. In June, the university cut 25 positions because of a projected $5.5 million budget deficit. But university officials say they've reduced the anticipated deficit by 35% for the current fiscal year. Still, students are concerned.
I definitely am nervous for the university, hopefully just a bump in the road.
I do trust Viterbo to make the right call for our education.
4 of the affected staff positions will be done on Friday, December 6th. The others will have their last day with Viterbo on May 14th. Reporting in La Crosse, Allison Fergit. Ken and Emily, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allison. Well, we've had we've had lovely days these past 2 days, Ken.
We have had lovely days, Greg. 50-degree temperatures in mid-November.
She got what she's trying to say there.
She's so excited about how mild it has been in our area.
Are there any changes, Greg?
Yeah, we have some changes, but the good news, if you want colder conditions and temperatures, we're not going to see that amount of temperature-wise, but the precipitation is coming into focus overall. As we kind of look out the plan out the day, we're looking at Eau Claire there, given temperatures in the upper 30s to mid-40s as you get out closer to noon. Otherwise, we're looking at temperatures similar for La Crosse, too. Rain chances are slim. We're not expecting any of that yet until late afternoon. Big picture shows cloud cover going on overall. As we kind of zoom out, we can kind of see the next system as well to our west that is looking a little less impressive, but that's our next rainmaker that's going to come, and then a weekend system is well off to the coast right now. But overall, we're going to kind of break down later when to expect the rain, how much, how long it lingers maybe into Thursday, and how the weekend is shaping up a little bit later in the broadcast.
I was listening to you. I just needed to move my chair a little bit.
There you go. I'm right there.
Feel more comfortable.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Greg.
A Clark County deputy accused of child sex crimes has pleaded not guilty. 39-year-old Jeremy Chapman is facing 4 felony counts, including child sexual exploitation. Prosecutors say Chapman blackmailed a 16-year-old girl into sending nude photos through social media last winter. Chapman remains out on bond.
The arraignment for 52-year-old Shane Helmbrecht is on hold. His lawyer is trying to appeal his latest competency hearing. Helmbrecht is accused of killing his neighbor, Jen Ward, in 2016. At the time, he allegedly told police that he heard voices telling him that his neighbors were eating babies. In September, an Eau Claire judge said Helmbrecht was fit to stand trial.
Sentencing day for the Tennessee woman accused of driving through a Christmas display in Chippewa Falls. It happened last December. Police say 33-year-old Ebony Hudson drove through the holiday display in Irvine Park. She's been sentenced to 11 months in jail and ordered to pay $6,000 in damages.
The city of La Crosse is looking at ways to improve pedestrian and bike safety, and one idea would use technology to help victims of bike theft.
News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us in studio with more information. Jeremy.
Ken and Emily, last summer the city saw 74 reported bike thefts. City Council member Larry Sleziko says registering bikes through a city app could bring those down.
There's a lot of other things they could be investing their money in.
Cassandra Francis relies on her bike to get around. She doesn't think the city should invest money into an app to improve bicycle and pedestrian safety.
How is an app going to help you find your bike, even if it gets stolen? I mean, like, it's not like they put GPS trackers in bikes. I mean, until they do, the app isn't really going to do you any good.
Right now, all registered bicycles in La Crosse go to a database that La Crosse police uses when they get stolen. Last summer, there were 74 reported bike thefts in La Crosse. To reduce them, the city is looking at 529 Garage, a Canada-based bike registration app.
It's a very integrated process that would work for not only bicycle owners, but bike stores with the police department and others to try to have a unified way to register bicycles, to report theft.
Folks can use the app to upload photos of their bike and find registration and contact info. Long Vu is also a cyclist. Although he thinks the city should invest money into an app improving bicycle and pedestrian safety, he still has mixed feelings about it.
I think so, but then at the same time, what are the cops going to do then? What's the we pay for, right?
And it would cost the police department, guys, $1,200 a year to use that app. Sleznikov says it would provide real-time data to make recovering stolen bicycles easier. Ken and Emily.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy.
Oakleaf Clinic is opening another urgent care. This one is on Eau Claire's south side. The clinic is open 7 days a week and hours are going to vary. Officials say the new clinic will help fill the gap in healthcare services in the Chippewa Valley, of course, following the closure of HSHS and Prevea locations. Eau Claire emergency rooms have seen a spike in ER visits since those closures.
The Rotary Lights display at Riverside Park is coming together. Crews and volunteers are working on assembling the 30th annual lights display with candy canes, trees, and of course, lots of lights. There are new additions to the display this year. They'll be lighting the tunnel under the La Crosse Center, and there's a new light up maze for visitors to go through.
This year is going to be kind of special because we're lighting the tunnel underneath the La Crosse Center, which will be one of our new displays, and have a new entrance down there, so it'll be kind of nice to be able to do that.
The opening ceremony and fireworks will be on November 29th, and if you're interested in volunteering, you can check out rotarylights.org. We'll have that link on our platforms.
The Onalaska United Methodist Church hosted their monthly community dinner tonight. In-person and drive-through options were offered from 5 to 6. The food comes from donations from the public and the Hunger Task Force. The church serves the meal on the second Tuesday of every month as part of their community outreach program.
As a church, we're called to care for those in the community that need extra help. And if we're able to feed people, then that's the ministry that we're called into.
Sounded like spirits were high. If you're interested in volunteering, you can reach out to them on the email address on your screen. We'll also have that posted on all of our platforms.
Trump continues to fill out his administration.
What we know about his team for his second term right after the break.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
The holidays. And holiday trips. And holiday toys. And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $3,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit HometownChevy.com.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, our annual Toyland tradition kicks off the gift-giving season with amazing toys at unbeatable prices. So discover the magic during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's toy sale. Like these Lego playsets, $15.99. Get a free Toyland Semi with a $60 toy purchase. Shop store-wide savings like a free $20 e-gift card when you buy a bucket of Shell Rotella diesel oil. Plus, in honor of Veterans Day, all veterans and active military members get an extra 10% off their entire purchase this Saturday through Monday only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Walt never smoked a day in his life, so when he developed a bad cough, we never thought lung cancer, but that's what it was. What gives a non-smoker lung cancer? A friend suggested we check the house for radon. Sure enough, it was high. We've had it taken care of now, but I wish we'd known sooner. Walt died 4 weeks and 5 days after the diagnosis. If you haven't had your home checked for radon, do it. Do it for your family. No one should lose someone they love because of this.
Here at Maxwell White, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best.
President-elect Donald Trump returns to the White House tomorrow to meet with President Biden.
In the week since Trump won the presidency, he's moved quickly to assemble his administration. CBS's Christian Benavidez reports from near the president-elect's home in South Florida.
Report. So let's do that. Let's bring in Donald Trump, GOP presidential nominee.
Fox News anchor Pete Hegseth, who interviewed President-elect Trump the Saturday before Election Day, has been nominated to be U.S. Secretary of Defense. Hegseth is an Army National Guard veteran who did tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. Trump also announced SpaceX and Tesla founder Elon Musk and biotech entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy will lead a proposed new Department of Government Efficiency. Musk shared the idea last month with Trump supporters at the president-elect's rally in New York City.
Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that.
Trump also chose the people he hopes will help keep his campaign promise to quickly end the war in Gaza. Tuesday, he tapped former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee to be his ambassador to Israel and real estate developer Steve Witkoff to be a special envoy to the Middle East. It's likely they'll work with Florida Senator Marco Rubio, who Trump is expected to nominate as Secretary of State.
Make no mistake, an invasion of our country is happening, and our border is a war zone.
South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem will lead the Department of Homeland Security. She will be at the forefront of the plan to deport millions of undocumented immigrants, along with the architect of the plan, Stephen Miller, and border czar Tom Homan. Homan was behind the controversial family separation policy during Trump's first term and was asked what Americans can expect with Trump's promised mass deportation.
It's going to be humane. No one's going to be mistreated.
And the president-elect picked John Ratcliffe to lead the CIA. Ratcliffe is a former Texas congressman who served under Trump as Director of National Intelligence. Christian Benavidez, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
A federal agency is issuing a recall on over 1 million Hondas.
More on the malfunction that could lead to engine failure. Up next.
And we do have showers for Wednesday, but most of the day will stay dry. We'll time out the showers that we expect by evening hour and how much we'll actually have. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Hardee's warm, melty cinnamon raisin biscuits are back to sweeten your holidays. And because you asked, this season they're served all day long. Unwrap the holiday goodness of Hardee's.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Around here, neighbors come together to make each other better. We're taking the same approach with healthcare. Gunderson Health System and Bellin Health have come together to form Amplify Health, giving you more of what's important in healthcare. More caring, more listening, more to feel good about on your way to feeling better. Overall, just a little more heart. Amplify Health by Gunderson. A little empathy changes everything.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value, plus no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade. GMC.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Guys, what are the chances you can fix this?
It shouldn't be too difficult.
So like 1 in 100?
Fellas, I can fix this.
Like 1 in a million?
I can do it.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes.
GMT. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration wants to get under the hoods of more than 1 million Hondas and Acuras. Officials say these vehicles could have a failure of connecting rod bearings, which may potentially lead to engine failure.
This announcement comes after NHTSA received nearly 200 complaints with at least one report of a related crash. Among the vehicles included in the recall, Acura MDXs and Honda Pilots from 2016 through 2020.
I don't know what it is. I feel like we've gotten a lot of car recalls in the last couple of weeks.
It's a little scary. I hope they don't recall mine.
Yeah, fingers crossed for you. It's hanging on by a thread.
I know, right? Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, it has been very nice for the middle of November, temperature-wise, and a little bit of cloud cover today, but it wasn't all that bad. What's the rest of the week looking like? Let's get the answer from Greg.
Well, the mild conditions definitely are going to continue here. We're not going to expect to see any cold conditions. Now, we do have a rain opportunity coming for Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, but amounts will be light. Most areas will probably remain cloudy, but it's because of this system approaching from the west, kind of disorganized, and it is fairly weak as it comes through, so it's not going to amount to too much in the way of precipitation. But for the most part, dry all the way through Wednesday afternoon. I think the precipitation comes in for the evening commute, but even then, it's very light showers in areas probably west, east of the Mississippi may not see much. The best chance for rain looks to be probably about 8 p.m. to maybe 2 a.m. And the further south and east you go, the better opportunity to see some light rain amounts down there too. But overall, everyone's not going to see a lot, kind of like what we saw this past weekend with amounts. But overnight temperatures are going to stay a little bit warmer. They've kind of hold steady now for most of the night. The only cold spots will be obviously Sparta and Black River Falls will get back down into the 20s. Everyone else should be in the mid-30s. Tomorrow's highs will look a lot like today for most areas. Upper 40s, low 50s. The wind out of the southeast and the showers come in the afternoon. Cloud cover will increase in the morning, but all in all, not a bad really Wednesday for about the middle part of November too, temperature-wise and quiet conditions. Thursday's highs pretty similar once again to Wednesday. Clouds in the morning, maybe some peaks of sun in the afternoon. We look to remain dry as the system pushes off to the east, so overall not bad temperatures overall, mild and above average. If we track out the precipitation by 10 a.m., it's really just increasing clouds across most of the area in the morning. The main band of precipitation will stay well to the west, and that won't change really for noon hour. Well to the west. Now, by the time we get to about 3 or 4, we might see some activity, some light showers potentially getting to areas west of the Mississippi. For areas east, it'll probably be until the towards the evening commute, that we'll start to see some of this spread across the area. Now, this will be hit and miss. A lot of this may not reach the ground, but this will be going on through about 6:30, where you have more activity here along the Mississippi River. So that's when the evening commute could be wet for some areas. Other areas to the east and north may not see a lot of precipitation, and if it does fall, it'll remain light. Then as we go further in the evening, it's really going to be centered south of La Crosse, as the main low is going to be in Illinois. So we're going to see more of that precipitation band to that area. As you notice, as the activity starts to increase, and you got a little bit more yellow there. So that's where I think you'll see more of the light rain continue. But the good news is once we get past about midnight or 1 or 2, depending on location, this is going to push east. So by 3, I think the whole entire region will be precip free, and then we may see a few breaks in the clouds, but overall cloudy conditions for at least the first half of Thursday, with some sun eventually then peeking out towards the evening hour. This will mean dry conditions too for Friday. Precipitation amounts, as I mentioned, not a lot. A lot of areas to the north may not even see a trace, a tenth. Areas to the south, a tenth. Could be some areas, especially northeast Iowa, maybe far south central Wisconsin, gets maybe a quarter of an inch. So a lot more cloud cover than precipitation. The weekend event that comes through, that shows limited moisture, so precipitation chances pretty much are nil with that. More clouds will probably be the store for that. So right now it looks fairly dry for the weekend, and temperatures overall, even with the system passing through, are going to be staying mild. It does get a little bit more interesting as we go to next week, where there's a lot of scenarios to play out, whether we see rain, some snow, colder temperatures, even some windy conditions too. So stay tuned for that. But overall, temperature-wise through the weekend looks good, minus the rain that we'll have tomorrow evening and tomorrow night, which won't amount to too much.
Nice. Looks pretty good. All right, Greg, thanks very much. Coming up next in sports, quest for a four-peat. The Aquinas football team back in the state semis after a wild win this past Friday. Here, why getting back to Madison will be no small task as the Blue Golds get ready for Racine St. Catharines. Jacob is next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
$250 cash bonus available for new Ultra members ages 18 plus who open a new Ultra membership and a new A+ Platinum or A+ checking account in person at an Ultra branch. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Drive in and see Wisconsin's best furniture store. With holidays and the football season upon us, shop and order now.
Browse the most competitive prices on a huge selection of sofas, sectionals, and chairs.
Awesome discounts on power reclining with adjustable headrest, zero gravity, or lift.
Set the table this year with options from Ashley, Sunny Design, and our rustic Amish pieces. Looking for a better night's sleep? Try out any of our hybrid, all foam, and double-sided mattresses with adjustable bases and frames available.
Furniture from our family to yours. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers is $21 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
New Ultra members who open an A+ checking or A+ Platinum account in person at a branch get a $250 cash bonus. That's right, get $250 cash for opening a new A+ checking or A+ Platinum account with a $500 direct deposit. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Big game Blue Golds. The Aquinas football team is back into the state semifinals for the 4th straight season. For the seniors, it's all they know, and it's that experience that has gotten them back to this point. It came down to the final seconds last week. Aquinas trailed by multiple scores with just a few minutes to go. But if you look to the Blue Gold sideline, they were calm, cool, and collected. Aquinas would go on to win after a late onside kick recovery, avenging their lone loss of the season to Columbus. It was a game winner the team will remember forever.
I was telling my dad after the game, I was like, it just keeps getting better. Like, I'm never going to get used to this feeling because I still get chills just talking about it every time.
For these guys, like, we get to do it together for another week, and that's the best part of it.
Now Aquinas turns their attention to Racine St. Catharines, a team that's 12-0 and are coming off a last-minute victory of their own. They've only given up more than 7 points just once this season, so the Blue Gold offense has to be ready to go.
They've got a powerful defensive front, but we got to find a way to keep the rushing attempts. You know, you got to get yards, but you got to get the attempts just to keep them honest. Get a couple stops and, you know, find a way to move the chains and find a way to put the ball in the end zone.
We're just going to go out there, play our normal game like we usually do, and trust each other and one another.
It'll be the Blue Golds versus the Angels at Madison La Follette High School for the Division IV state semis. We'll have those highlights on Friday. Viterbo volleyball team opening up their conference tournament. V-Hawks the 1 seed and looking like it tonight against Trinity Christian. Caledonia Grad gives her side a 1-point lead right here. Viterbo in full control in set 3, up 2-0 as Haley Halverson skies for the offensive attack, gets it through the block. V-Hawks have yet to lose to a Chicagoland Conference foe this year, and tonight was not going to be that night. Jada Mitchell clicks return to sender. Then it's Grace Payron adjusting to the pass in midair, going for the roll, and that works to perfection. Make it 15-0 in league play for the V-Hawks as they bring out the brooms and sweep the Trolls. They'll play in the semis Thursday at home. Bucks facing off with the Raptors in the opening group stage game of the NBA Cup. Second quarter, Giannis going beast mode, bullying his way to the cup for the slam. Milwaukee would take an 11-point lead into the half. Then in the third quarter, it's the Greek Freak getting the block. And later in that same possession, dishing to A.J. Green. He is going to nail the 3 to force a Toronto timeout. And then check out the vision from Antetokounmpo. Pass finds Ryan Rollins, sinks one of his 4 threes. Bucks take this one by 14 over the Raptors. T-Wolves in action right now on the road at Portland in their opening game of the NBA Cup. Minnesota down 7 at half to the Blazers, and Naz Reid with a game-high 15 off the bench. News yesterday out of the campus of Wisconsin, former NFL head coach Jack Del Rio, who was a senior advisor to Luke Fickell, stepped down from his role on the Badger coaching staff after he was arrested near campus for operating a vehicle while intoxicated last week. Madison police said he was arrested early Friday for a first offense OWI after hitting a stop sign and breaking a fence before resting in a yard. And today, the MLB announcing the full list of Silver Slugger winners around the American and National League. William Contreras was also awarded this honor back in 2023 for his outstanding season. The only catcher in club history to be recognized as a Silver Slugger. Contreras had another very productive season with 23 home runs, 92 RBIs, and a .281 average. So good stuff there. Silver Slugger there, but shifting back to the gold of Gold Ball, the quest for a gold ball for Aquinas, man, that game was crazy. And still 3 teams remaining, but they got a good shot.
I love Trey's response that he said it just keeps getting better, and you can't get used to that feeling. Like, that's great mentality to have. Love
Absolutely,
that.
especially after they've won so many titles. I mean, some of those upperclassmen, like, all they know is winning here at the varsity level.
Exactly. Yeah. And they bumped up a division as well.
Yeah, and still doing great.
And they're still doing great. So should be fun. We'll see what happens.
All right. Thanks, Jacob.
All right, more news right after this.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley stain-resistant fabric, where have you been all my life Black Friday event. But don't wait. It's also the Ashley you can save up to $1,000 store-wide Black Friday event.
Hi, I'm Danielle, General Manager here at the Board Store. In 1989, when I first saw my dad on the TV talking about high quality and low prices, I wasn't quite sure how I felt. But now, 35 years later, with this exceptional showroom, high quality products, knowledgeable staff, and the best installation crews in the area, I couldn't be more proud. And we look forward to continuing to serve all your home improvement needs for many more years to come. Come see us at the Board Store.
At Rank Seed, we expect excellence in every seed, superior genetics, state-of-the-art processing facilities, and extensive testing for proper placement. Let us help you find the right seed for your growing conditions. Rank Seed, results since 1846.
The holidays. And holiday trips. And holiday toys. And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $3,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Figured you want your usual. Thank you. You know me too well. Enjoy your pie.
For last-minute gifts, the people you hold dear, and everyone on your list. Holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery are here.
with prices ranging from $1 to $20 and top prizes up to $100,000.
Great minds.
With so many games to choose from, it's easy to find gifts for everyone at your local Wisconsin Lottery retailer.
Papa Murphy's everyday value lineup means big savings on big flavors, like our new shredded pepperoni, crumbled sausage, or classic cheese pizzas, all for the small price of $7.99 each. Order now at papamurphys.com.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley, there's no way my husband's snoring is going to keep me awake now Black Friday event. But don't wait, because it's also the Ashley, you can get 0% interest for 72 months Black Friday event.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Well, this holiday season, the London's Natural History Museum's Tyrannosaurus Rex is sporting a new festive look.
Yeah, the T-Rex at the museum displayed its new Christmas jumper and hat, marking the beginning of holiday celebrations. The dino-sized jumper features the museum's latest resident, Fern the Diplodocus, a bronze cast of the nation's favorite dinosaur Dippy, standing 4 meters tall and 22 meters long.
So throughout the Christmas season, visitors to the Dinosaurs Gallery can view the famous animatronic dinosaur dressed in festive attire for $0.
Zero.
Because that's a holiday spirit. Go see it for free, everybody.
But you got to buy the flight to London still if you want to.
Yeah.
So it's not completely free.
I like how they did create sleeves.
Yeah, it's an ugly sweater Christmas too. It's an ugly Christmas sweater too.
That's right.
He's got a
that
sense
holiday.
of humor. Like it. Okay, Greg will have one final look at your forecast when we come back.
Getting the kids ready for school isn't always easy.
But knowing what it'll be like so they know what to wear makes it a little easier.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
The lawyer you choose makes a difference because you get this one chance to get this right, and you want somebody that's going to fight for you and get you the resolution that you need. I'm so glad that I called BGR.
Get an 11% rebate on your kitchen upgrade with help from Menards. It's easy to create your dream kitchen with Clearview Cabinetry, offering a selection of finishes made with the finest materials and built to withstand life's sticky messes. Clearview Cabinetry offers features like soft closed doors and drawers and cabinet accessories to match your unique style. Right now, get these all-in kitchen cabinets for $4129.99 after an 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
The top-notch teacher is really important to our organization. You know, our family's been giving back, and our team for 5 generations, over 100 years, because our mission statement is to keep people moving. And as I think about the greater La Crosse region, our teachers is what keeps our kids moving, what keeps our community moving. And so it really aligns well with what we're about at Dahl Automotive, giving back. Our teachers are just so important, so if we can support them in any way, then that makes a big difference.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin invites you to experience the thrill of gaming like never before. With 6 locations across the state, there's something for everyone. Whether you're a slots enthusiast, a poker pro, or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Plus, indulge in delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more excitement to your visit. Come join the fun at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin.
Jason's been with us long enough now to see changes in Michael's abilities. He can analyze them and tailor his recommendations because he has almost as much knowledge of Michael's health as Michael's doctors do. I think that's huge. That is the single biggest factor for me. And that kind of client relationship is invaluable, especially when you're facing the challenges that we are.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevators. Stop in and see us today.
Is your personal injury lawyer trying to sell you a settlement that you don't think is fair? You need a lawyer who won't settle your case just to move on to the next one. Get the full compensation you deserve. Get By Golf and Roadie.
All right, the good news is most of the day is going to be dry. Don't expect any rain showers to get into the area. Probably after 4, and for a lot of areas it may not be till the evening. Mild conditions, dry for Thursday and Friday, and even through the weekend remains mild and dry with changes next week.
All right, thanks for joining us at 10.
We'll see you tomorrow.